What up, world? It's your boy BA for Real 100. Welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute. Um, man, I wish I had more energy today. I had a long night, had a dope show with my peoples. You feel me? It was exciting. It was all of that. You feel me? Good being with family, and I go to sleep and sleep in, and I wake up today and I see this horrible news. You dig? I see this horrible news, uh, which uh, which hit, man. It hit me super tough, and I know we lose so many people. I know we lose so many people in all different genres. You dig? But man, R.I.P. to Pat Stay. R.I.P. to Pat Stay. I say R.I.P. to Pat Stay because he meant so much for this culture, more than people would know. And a lot of people look at Pat Stay and they say, "Yo, why?" Like they say, "Oh, he was a." I'm hearing people say, "Oh, he was a tough. He tried to be a tough guy. He tried to be all of this, that." Bro, that wasn't even in his nature like that. You feel me? No, don't get me wrong. He's a man, so he got to stand up for his. He definitely has to stand up for his. You did, but I don't know what just happened. But this shit is really messed up. It's really messed up, and my condolences go out to his family, because if y'all would, like, I was very blessed and fortunate to actually meet this man, and the interview that I'm about to run after this, y'all will know a little bit more about his life. For those of you are new fans or whatever in the culture, y'all will see that pretty soon. But the guy was such a family man too, bro. Like, he was a family man. He cared about his family. I remember, like, during one of the interviews, right, we were joking, and he's like, "Man, I gotta hurry up, man, I gotta take my daughter." And I'm just like, "Ha ha ha!" And he's like, "I'm for real. I gotta do this with my daughter, and I gotta do this, da 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 da." And it was during the COVID times, right? And we laughed about that, joked about that, and on top of that, man, if we transition it to the battle rap side, this dude has done so much for this fucking culture. He's done so much for this fucking culture. He's actually one of the GOATs. You feel me? I feel like I was blessed to give him his flowers while he was here, but I felt like a lot of people didn't. And of course, when someone passes away, this is when everybody that didn't really fuck with him is gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna show him love and all that," which that's cool. But this right here fucking hit, y'all. It really hit. It really hit. And if you can, go do your research on him. If you are one of these newer fans that just got into the culture and you don't know much about this guy, when I say that, when he smiled, when he moved around, when he talked to you, he made you feel good. He made you feel like a dope ass individual. He made you feel like a human being. He made you like this is one of the gods in this shit for real. This is one of the gods in this fucking culture for real. And when you were around him, he gave you that energy. He gave you that energy of, "Hey, man, I'm just like you, bro. I'm just like you, man. I'm just out here trying to make it." All of that. Everywhere he went, he gave that good energy. And it's hard in this culture where so many battle rappers fake it to make it. That was one of the realest ones, man. He was one of the realest ones. But like I said, I can't, like, I'm low key fucked up right now, so I can't really, I don't even have no more words, man. I just feel shitty, and I'm not about to sit up here and cry in front of y'all or anything crazy or none of that. But man, R.I.P. to a legend. R.I.P. to a legend. And without further ado, this is our last dope ass conversation that he had on the platform. Super fire. Was very blessed to even have this guy on the platform, and just so a lot of people out there can actually know more about him with the questions we asked. Man, amazing guy. Amazing guy. But without further ado, the last dope interview we had with Pat Stay. Salute. What up, world? It's your boy BA for Real 100, and welcome to Get Your Bars Up Media. Salute. So I'm here in the building with my guy Yo Escobar.
What's good, Yo-Yo?
Rushmore Battlegrounds in the building. What's good, man? Talk to me.
Hey. So I'm very excited to bring in one of the greatest of all time to do it to myself. When I say that he has been in the game like legendary status for quite some time, y'all boys better show him some respect. Mr. Nova Scotia's own Pat Stay.
Hey,
what's good with it, brethren?
Thank you very much, man. It means a lot. Very, very, very much. I genuinely mean that. Chilling. Everything's great, man. How are you guys doing?
Man, we doing good, man. Everything lovely on our end, bro.
Hey.
Yo, where you guys at again? I forget what you guys said. You guys are in Atlanta?
Nah, I'm in Indianapolis.
Okay.
I'm in Seattle, Washington, on the other side of the whole motherfucking country, for real.
Oh, nice. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yes,
Definitely. So what I want to add, my very first question for you, Pat, would be, so how is everything during this COVID situation in your country that you're in now, in Canada? Is it crazy, or is the numbers going down, or like is everybody straight?
Well, where I'm at, there's nothing. And it's like very few, like every once in a while, one will pop up or two will pop up. But we haven't had like steady cases in like a long time. Like we're good where I'm at in Nova Scotia, like totally good. I don't think there's anyone at all. You know what I mean? But we're not the biggest province, but there's places in Canada. I think there's out west is a little bit bad. Toronto has got a lot of cases and whatnot, but overall, Canada is very chill compared to in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. With that being said, bro, taking it back to your beginning, what got you into battle rap, bro?
To be honest with you, I was watching Thesaurus and Immaculate do that 2-on-2 World Rap Championship stuff. And man, I was blown away. I was like, what the fuck is, because I was already a rapper, right? I was already like a known rapper in my city. And but then they came out. Well, I seen them, and I swear to God, I was just so mind blown. I showed everyone, everywhere I went, I just showed their videos, and people were just like blown away. And then years later, just I think very shortly after that, a battle league started where I'm from, and I seen it, and I was like, damn, I could do that for sure. And I think I was the second battle in the entire league, or maybe third or something like that. And I stepped up, and you didn't really know your opponent back then. You knew the name. That's about it. And you show up, and I just showed up with my boys, and it was him and his boys in his part of town, and it started up like a group of like 20 people, and next thing you know, halfway through the battle, there's like 200 people circling around because it was in the street back then. It was no venue. It was just like right in the street. So then it was and it just blew up. Like it went on YouTube. I think YouTube was like brand new. When you had to upload 10-minute video, then 10-minute video, then 10-minute video.
Right.
Round for round and shit.
Yeah. And it blew the fuck up. And I was like, holy shit. And I just went from there. I was like, clearly this is working for me. There's something about this. I'm making music was cool, and I still love music. I think all battle rappers are rappers to begin with. I'd like to think so. And, we would probably like to make a living off music, but there's something about this battle rap shit that just opens up other doors. And I got that rush, and I just never looked back.
Now, was that on the Elements League?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did that, you said that league started in Nova Scotia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That was actually my little segue question, but you got right to it. So now when you said you showed up with your boys, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever done any 2-on-2s? Because why haven't we seen Pat in a 2-on-2? Like, come on, Pat.
I don't really like. I shouldn't say that. 2-on-2s. I got more. I like them a little more now, but I don't know. I guess I would have to be like, I have to go live with the person for or at least live by the person for a month or a few weeks at least, and really work things out. But I don't know. It's just not something that like really gets me going too much. It's really just I don't know. I don't want to hate on it because it is cool sometimes. It is pretty cool sometimes with the back and forth, but I guess it just hasn't been convenient. Like if someone hit me up and it's someone that I would love to do a 2-on-2 with, and I could fly out there or and wouldn't mind being away from my family for like a month to do it and whatever, then perhaps. But I don't know. I'm a one-man gang. I'm a one-man gang, man. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
I'd rather battle two people at once than battle with someone.
So with that being said, bro, you so you said you came up in hip hop and doing actual music. What was who were some of your hip hop artists who influenced you to even start rapping? Period.
Tupac, Snoop, Tupac, Snoop, DMX. Those are probably my top three favorite rappers of all time. I listen to a lot of West Coast shit. You know what I mean? I love the East Siders. I love Trey D, Spice One, all that shit.
Okay.
Too Short. You know what I mean? That's what the shit that I came up on. My oldest brother listened to a lot of West Coast, and my father was a bass player, so that funky shit is just really in my system. You know what I mean? So that's probably why I'm not the most like lyrical person. Not that my shit's watered down or dumb. My shit's hella thought out. It's just not super, super complex because I really listen to laid back shit for most of my life. Shit that wasn't like overly complicated. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Now, with you saying that your stuff's not too lyrical or something like that, even with that may being the case, you're still one of the hardest people to beat in battle rap.
Let me reword that because I am one of the most lyrical. But it just depends on what you mean by lyrical. Like some people think lyrical means like so complex that you got to run it back 20 times. You got to Google it, or it's just like so many different meanings in one. It's like, in my opinion, that isn't smart writing. Smart writing is being able to make it obviously like a little bit hard to catch because you don't want it to be the most simple shit. But you want it to be, accessible to the fans. You don't want them to have to be like, oh shit, like there's so many different, you know what I mean? I like to simplify it to an extent so everyone can get it, so it's universally felt. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes saying less is more. I think that's why Drake is so good as of a writer sometimes, because he'll have those one-liners that mean so much without just making a whole 16 of it. You know what I mean? So sometimes less is more in a lot of ways. So it's not that I'm not as lyrical as these people. I just don't really overthink shit. In fact, some of the shit that I write, the really complex shit, I'll scrap it because I'd be like, man, fuck that. One of my greatest gifts is reading people, reading the crowd, reading, responses, knowing what to say, when to say it, how to say it, pitch everything. You know what I mean? So like, I'll know when to drop a bomb. So I might go over some super complex shit and be like, man, yeah, the writers are gonna respect that, but fuck the writers. I mean, I don't mean fuck the writers. You know what I mean? I want the masses. I want the masses to understand it. I want the masses to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
The culture. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
So transitioning back, what would you say would be the difference between battle rap today from when you actually started and got into the culture?
Oh, it's totally different from when I got into it. I mean, like when I got into it, it was like barely any prep. You don't really know who you're battling too much. It's outside. It's there's no like bunch of money on the line. There's no like, I don't know. But right now, this is the state of it. Just due to the COVID shit, is a little bit fucked up. It's sad that the thought that it might not ever be back. Like my last time performing was in Houston, and it was so electrifying. It was huge. There was thousands of people there, and the crowd was just nuts, and it was just erupting.
I was in the building for that one. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's sad to think that feeling might not ever be back. I mean, maybe someday, but god damn, bro, like. But anyway, I think a lot of people got me fucked up thinking that I won't be able to last in these little buildings, with a small crowd. that's how I came up. You know what I mean? That's how I came up. I don't need the crowd as much as anyone else does. I mean, some people
about to say that. That's how you came up, man.
That's how I came up. I don't need the crowd at all. In fact, I'm way more dangerous in a tiny little fucking compressed food. I don't even want to give away too many gems, man, but I'm way more dangerous in a little locked in room. You know what I mean? Way more dangerous. So we'll see how it is. I'm used to it. I'm just saying this is not new to me, man. You know what I mean? I would just obviously rather a big crowd. Who wouldn't? The only people who wouldn't rather a big crowd are the writers who can't perform. Can't perform. They got no performance. They got a good pen, but they can't perform. Well, so fucking what? You know what I mean? This is cool, man. Well, it's your lucky time during this COVID. Now you can spit your fucking bullshit.
What do you prefer? Big crowd, little room? If you had your preference of choice?
Big crowd.
Big crowd?
Yeah.
It's just more electrifying. It's like a fucking WWE stadium when you walk in.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, this is a show. Like, we're performers. I mean, if this was only about lyrics, then we would just do it on record. You know what I'm saying? If it was only about rhymes, why don't we just make diss tracks? This is about a performance. You know what I'm saying? So I like a big crowd. I like mingling with the fans. I'm the type of guy, like, after my battle, I jump in with the fans. I'm taking shots. I'm slapping fives. I'm hanging with you. I might even go back and kick it with you. You know what I mean? I'm a people's person, so I like people.
That's what's up, bro. So upcoming battle rappers, because I'm sure you're in tune with battle rap still. So who are some of your favorites to watch that's up and coming now?
Man, I hate to say it. I don't follow battle rap really as much as I like to. I made a post recently on Twitter or tweet asking people to update me on like who's hot, because I really don't know. I haven't seen that many people. Like I've seen I like Swamp. He's dope.
Yeah. Swamp is fire.
There's another dude, I forget his fucking name, but he had like a ponytail. He was dope. He's in like a wife beater. He was pretty good.
Maybe Jaden Nightwing.
Jaden
No,
Nightwing
but I
have a ponytail. Stop it, yo. Stop it.
Yeah,
but I think Jaden Nightwing is dope too. I think I seen him. I really don't remember, and that's just me being honest, man. I really like to be more in tune with battle rap, man. There's just you know, I got so much other shit going on, but fucking yeah. As far as the new guys, I think Swamp is really dope. I see the thing with me. The reason why, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, like the reason why I can't think of that many is because I feel like a lot of people sound the same and use the same formula. So whether it's like it's the same formula for a lot of people, like the exact same formula, from the tone to the cadence to the movements to it's just like, well, I understand you're doing what works, but you're not going to stand out to someone like me who's looking for pure originality. You know what I mean? Like you can have the best bars in the fucking world, but I still might think you suck.
Yeah, I really mean that. I really don't care. I really don't care how dope your fucking bars are if it just sounds like everyone I've just heard. It doesn't mean anything to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like I manage a battle rapper named Rio Nkosi, and he actually gets a lot of slack for not sounding like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, it's just something to grow on. You know what I'm saying? Like he's battled Adi Boom, Jack Boy, J Murder, J400, but you know what I'm saying? Like he just don't sound like everybody. He really caters his performance and his style per opponent.
Well, that's great. That's good, man. That's a good thing because you know that's the only way you'll actually stand out, whether it's a good or bad for the first little bit, but you know, at least people will be able to identify you. You know what I mean? If someone leaves the event and be like, man, you know that guy with the little, whether if it's just clothing or not, it's like you'll win in the end being yourself.
Yeah.
You will, man. And people don't believe that. They're like, man, I really got to just got to ride this wave, man. But I have been the same Pat Stay my whole fucking way. And people told me forever, they're like, yo, Pat is good in Canada, but he'll never be good in the States. And I come to the States and fuck shit up. You know what I mean? And I'm the exact same. Yo, I came over to New York. My first battle was in fucking New York. They're like, yo, Pat, don't do that jokey shit. I'm telling you, you'll get booed. I had a whole round of dick jokes in New York.
Yeah. He said they told me come up here and
about
not
Aberg
joke
getting it with his babysitter and shit like that. And I had them roaring. You know what I mean? Roaring.
Yeah.
The one mistake I made one time, I battled DNA, and they're like, "Yo, in Jersey, man, it's a real tough crowd. You don't want to try to be funny. You don't want to try to be funny there." And guess what? I listened to the fucking people like I shouldn't have. My first round, cringeworthy bad because I was getting all aggressive and with the bars and shit like that. I didn't even get a reaction. Round 2, my jokey round, fucking swept the floor. I killed him. You know what I mean? And that's just proof. Always just be yourself. Not that I'm just a jokey person, but use your strengths. Always use your strengths.
People like entertainment, man. It's not like, yeah, it's okay to go to and that's why battle rap has evolved, because you don't just want to sit there and hear bari all night long. You know what I'm saying? Some people are drinking, smoking, kicking it. You want to be able to laugh. Enjoy yourself.
Lighten up. Fuck.
Like,
facts. You gotta lighten up. You gotta lighten up, because being too serious and all of that stuff, it doesn't show your true personality, which is your identity. That's what I believe when I watch as a fan.
Now, BA.
And also, almost every single one of these battle rappers behind closed doors are the nicest fucking guys. Big laughs, big smiles, funny jokes, fucking teddy bears for the most part. And I mean that in a nice way. I don't mean disrespectful. Like, these guys are so cool, man. The nicest fucking guys. It's like, I'm not saying you got to go on stage and compliment me and fucking, you know what I mean? But I'm saying sometimes people really limit themselves because they're scared to look, soft. They're like, oh, joking's for suckers. It's like, shut the fuck up. You guys are all battle rappers. It's not that fucking serious. You're getting paid to be here. You got a big crowd. You're not going to fucking shoot me on stage. You're fucking not. We're all fucking buddies here out back. Going to have a drink afterwards and have a fucking rap cipher. It's not that tough, man. Lighten up.
So Pat, you had a very controversial battle a couple years back. You feel me? Versus Calico. And I know Calico is actually a real cool guy. How was Calico after that battle? Because we know what happened, the bumping and everything, but how was he treating you after the battle?
I didn't see him after the battle, but like I seen him before the battle. Like the thing it was like, and I just seen him saying he was just did an interview with one of the battle rap bloggers, but he brought it up, and Calico said, "Man, I apologize to Pat." Like he did during the battle. Like he apologized. He didn't mean to do that. And I really didn't even think it was a big deal at the time. I think it was the people online that made me think it was a big deal. But really, like I knew he didn't mean to do it. I'm sure he meant to like barely brush me type of shit because that's what he does. But I knew he didn't mean to do it. But I knew that he was also drunk. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I don't want to like. You know what I mean? Like, just say he did it like again after that, then then it would have been shitty. But who knows what would have happened? But I really don't think he came there for that, because if so, I think he's a real enough dude to approach me before the battle, because I've seen him 100 times before the battle, and he was like, we weren't friends, but he definitely didn't have any like hate towards me. So I think he's a real enough dude that if he had a problem, he would have addressed it on site. And it wasn't that big of a deal to me, man. People think it's it's just really the battle rap fans that are like, oh man, he fucking punked him. It's like I don't think you can really, call it that in a battle rap. He hit my hat and then he said, yo, my bad, and then we just moved on. And since then we've been cool. And I think Calico's a really great dude, man. I think I like watching his growth. Pause. I like everything he's doing. He's a great father, man. He's a businessman. I really like everything that he's been doing, man. So shout out to Calico, and he's a very much needed style in battle rap as well, because he's one of those people like me. Like we don't rap the same, but we have the same idea as far as he doesn't think you need to like land punchline after punchline after punchline after punchline. Like he cares about just saying what he means, you know what I mean, and then leaving. And he's still highly anticipated, man. So I know I'm fucking bigging up someone that the battle rap fans think that fucking punked me or whatever. But in real life, Calico's a good guy, man. So shouts to him.
Yeah, shouts to Calico. With that being said, what's your favorite battle that you've ever been a part of?
My favorite battle I've ever been a part of is the compliment battle that I did with Roan. and only because it was the funnest thing in the world. It was the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of. It was just fun. It was cool, and it was like writing backwards. I'm a creative person, man. So, I have a comedy I do. I have a podcast. I have all kinds of different things that I do because I just like to be creative. And writing a compliment battle was like backwards. It was just backwards. It was totally like it was a challenge that I really enjoyed doing. And like I said, everyone likes to laugh. Everyone likes to smile. It opened new doors. So many different famous like comedians and other people shared it, and it was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it was definitely funny, man. So, I mean, you have a very, strong KOTD presence. Why weren't you in the tournament?
I talked to Organic about it the other day. Like, well, he knew, like, we talked, and it's just not really something that I would want to do. Like I battle 2-3 times a year.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would be really interested in battling like 3 or 4 times or however many times like in a month or so. Plus I had a battle coming up lined up, and with K Shine. So I really don't.
Ooh.
I didn't want to kind of like. I don't know if it's disrespect, but I didn't want to fuck over URL because we've been trying to line the K Shine battle up forever. So it would be kind of bullshit of me to be like, oh yeah, let's postpone that again and let me go do this tournament for a couple months. So I really need to get this K Shine battle out the way because we've been trying to do it forever.
Yeah, we definitely interested in that, man. And I was about to ask BA, how do you feel the craziness and the aggressive K-Shine versus, the same amount of aggression with Pat and the witty, funny punch. I mean, they both got bars. Yo, cut it out.
So K-Shine, I like K-Shine as my guy. I rock with K-Shine, but I just feel like when it comes to Pat Stay, I don't know what you got. I don't know how you were built in this battle rap game, but you diffuse a lot of gangster and performance from other people. You somehow diffuse that. And I believe that it has classic written all over it.
Written all over it.
Yeah.
Shining on a road, Pat. Come on, man.
Shine is too smart to try to just like, get all gangster with me the whole time. He's the best right now. So like, and he's smart, he's strategic, he's very calculated. He knows what he's doing. He knew from the jump that I'm a very difficult person to go against, and you can't just do your regular style against me. So I think he knows what he's doing. He said he got like 6 or 7 verses for me, and I think that shows how hungry he is for it. So I think it's going to be great. I think he's good too. I think he's very good, and may the best man win. That's all I can say.
And I think we can see him. Go ahead, BA.
I was just gonna ask. So when are we gonna see this battle? Possibly.
It's coming. It's coming soon.
It's coming
real soon.
I was about to say we could definitely see the preparation that Shine's putting in for Pat through his last battle with E Hart. He had some jokes.
Yeah.
Switched his style up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you can definitely see that future wave coming. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's about to be crazy.
I watched this interview and I'm I just can like really decipher everything, even if it's right in your face. But like he said something like, I tried some different styles and to see if they worked, and if so, then I could try them for the next person. What he meant was, I joked. I didn't even see the battle. I just knew exactly what he meant. What he meant was, I said some jokes and they went over well, which tells me that I can do that with Pat. Good luck.
I seen it. I seen it. I knew what he was doing with Pat. Okay, come on, man. Let's go.
Good luck.
So
I can't wait to see that shit.
Hey, so yeah, I'm definitely expecting a classic. And so the URL has an actual card coming up called the anniversary card. Are you in tune with that card?
What date is that?
October 31st.
I'm not in tune with it. I don't know who's on
Mook
it.
And Rock.
Who?
Mook
and Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Rock's gonna fuck up Mook. I shouldn't say that, man. I think Mook's great. I think he's beyond great, and I like him a lot. But like, man, I really hope he works on getting to the point, man. Get to the fucking point, man. I understand he's a really complex writer, and sometimes it's hard to like compress your thoughts. But when you're facing someone like Rock, man, you really need to get your point across quicker. That's my only advice.
Definitely. With that being said, would you the Tay Rock versus the last battle Tay Rock actually had versus Daylight? Did you see that battle?
Yeah, that was really good. I just didn't like the battling just them two in a little studio, and then like the hosts come up like, oh, let's have a rewind and see what the best part was. It's like, yo, this is everything that battle rap isn't.
Yes.
Man, it's like why is this so like professional? Like, this is fucking like weird feeling, but it was for that atmosphere and that, you know, circumstances, it was amazing. I'll say that for the circumstances, it was very good.
Now, since you've been here, you know, dinosaur in the game, goddamn, since day one, do you like where battle rap is headed? Like, are you feeling it? Like, you know, the mainstreaminess of it, you know, just the overall, it's creating more opportunities as far as battle rappers go.
Super commercialized.
Yeah, it's been commercialized.
Nah. Nah, I don't. I mean, me personally, like, I like it. I like it a little bit less mainstream. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's a business, and everyone has to get paid, and we have to elevate. You know, we can't just battle in a garage every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to be controlled. It has to be, you know, and so I respect it. I'm still a part of it. I support it, and I'll always be involved. But you know, if you ask me, yeah, I'd way rather battle in a parking lot. But not that far back. You know, of course, on stage is better. But I don't know. I don't like how it's so mainstream. But I shouldn't say that. I don't think it's so mainstream yet. But I think what you're asked, like the direction it's going. Yeah. I hope it doesn't go super
ESPN,
mainstream.
You know, Fox is involved, yada yada. So
like that's not battle rap. It's battle rap. You know what I mean? Because then you're just kind of taking it away. It's like turning like UFC fighting into a fucking pillow match. You know what I'm
saying? Let's go.
Mother you real quick with my bars. I hear you on that one. It's been a few things happening with battle rap past this past year, and one of the big situations that happened in battle rap was this Avocado situation.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this Avocado situation where people were dogging him because he was in? I don't know if you've seen the video of what happened, but what are your thoughts on that situation, if you have any?
You know, I didn't. I'm not in tune with battle rap as much as I'd like to, like I said. Yeah. So I heard things and I seen things, but not really that much. I think I hope that, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to form an opinion without a completely full background, educated, you know, whatever. But I hope that whatever happened, you know, I'm sure he learns from it, and he probably has, and fucking and everyone else. I don't know. I hope it all smooths over and works out for the culture. You know what I mean? Until I really do some, like I said, man, I'm on Twitter like once a month. Like, I really don't know the full everything, but I guess that's all I can say for now, man. Was that like a shitty answer?
Nah, that's how you feel. You still need more. You need to do more research, just like a lot of people.
Yeah, because I don't want to you know what I mean? I need to do more research before I really, you know, engage in a conversation that deep. I only know the basis of it, and that's all. My only thought from the basis that I know is like, I just hope everything, it just smooths over and everybody's is good in the end.
Definitely. So
Yeah,
we actually have a question that came in from the chat. Shout out to my guy Prudy. Shout out to Spaz, T-Bull, everybody in the chat right now. But the question is, who else outside of K-Shine is on Pat Stay's radar?
I always wanted to battle a female. I mean, I did battle No Shame.
No shame, salute, no shame.
Yeah.
That battle was crazy.
You know what I mean? She had the balls to go against me, so
30.
But yeah, I mean, I always wanted to battle a female, and just for the like creative, I remember I said like the compliment battle and shit.
Yeah.
Like I just like shit like that. I like to challenge myself and write in different ways. Cause I know
Vixen.
Who?
Vixen.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Vixen the assassin. She's battled DNA.
Yeah, they just made a class.
I never heard of her yet, man. See, that's the thing. Like I told you, I really don't watch battle rap that much, so I can't even form opinions like without sounding ignorant. So I try not to because I don't know who that is. I actually don't know who that is. And no disrespect to her, right?
Salute to Vixen.
Have you ever heard of an artist by the name of LL Cool G?
Is that the real name, LL Cool G?
Is that the real name? Yeah,
definitely. He's actually one of the top up and comers, and I actually mentioned you because he thinks that you're one of the greatest. But as an up and comer, he thinks that he can beat you. So
well,
he beat Rum. He beat Rum a couple months back, like a month.
Yeah,
wow.
He just beat Rum Nitty actually.
Cool. Well, they call me LL Cool Stay, so I mean. You know what I mean? LL Cool Stay songs, Channing Tatum. You know what I mean? I got a gang of them. You know what I mean? But shouts to him. I like his name. I'll have to watch his battle. But like I hate having these conversations because I really don't know. I really don't know who he is. I don't know who it is. Like I need to watch. I need to educate. I need to. Really,
it'll take like a week, sir.
I do, like, because because the next question you ask me, it might be like a real controversial one, and I really don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So
we had a controversial question, and that was the Frax in Diz situation.
Okay, I did see that. I can answer that. So
who do you feel?
I apologize to the fans who are watching and be like, man, this guy don't watch shit. But please respect the fact that I don't just say a bunch of shit because I'd rather just skip the question than be like, oh, LL Cool G, fuck him. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I did see Frack and Disaster. Ooh, I hate to say this, man, because Diz is like my actual friend. You know what I mean? Not someone I talk to all the time, but he's my friend. And Frack isn't someone I talk to all the time, although I probably consider him a friend too. I'm everybody's friend. I'm Pat Stay. I'm the nicest guy in the world. You know what I mean? But Frack won, man. Like he fucking won. And the reason why I say he won is because I feel like once you show that you are physically like bothered by the shit, like the fact that he smacked the paper out of his hand that hard, to me, that's a loss. Like not immediately, but that shows that like, bro, like once you really get your opponent that worked up, that means you're losing. Like no one is winning clearly like a 3-0 body and just starts fucking spazzing like that. It doesn't happen like that. You're aggravated for certain reasons. And I think Frack got the best of him for that. That round was very clear to me. I don't think it was a body by any means, but and Disaster is the best in the world. I really feel like that. Like of all time, he's amazing. You know what I mean? He's done so much. Like he's so incredible. But I think that day Frack got the best of him. But I mean, it's good. I hate to say this, but Diz being like in the finals and shit like that, that's what we want.
Yeah, definitely. Come on.
You know what I mean?
He just be yelling, he's sweating, his veins be popping out of here.
He means it. He's a very passionate person. He means it. Like, he bleeds the shit.
Yeah. So I actually was talking to shouts out to my guy Arsenal the Rebel. He was actually featured on an episode on here as well, and he mentioned Diz as being one of the most impactful in the for the culture in general. And I had to agree with him because not too many people were traveling at the beginning of this, showing the rest of the world like battle rap exists and it goes hard here in the States and out and around the States. So yeah, I gotta put Disaster up there. He is definitely one of the greatest of all time, whether y'all want to hate or not.
Right. Whether you like his shit or not, like new shit or like I don't know if he battled on URL. I think he battled like once on T-Rex, and it wasn't that great because I think that he tried to cater to the URL style, what he thought was going to fit the best instead of just being Diz. But so maybe like in the URL, he's not really regarded as a top dog. But like as far as like literally like the GOATs, like the Mount Rushmore, like he has to be there. He has to. He's great, man. Shouts to Disaster, man. I love that guy. He's a good person.
Definitely. Speaking of Mount Rushmore, excluding yourself, because I think that you have people could definitely put you on a Mount Rushmore for battle rap, but excluding yourself,
I did the other day, but whatever.
Of course, this is not about you, Yo-Yo. It's not about you, sir. But speaking of Mount Rushmore, who would you put on your Mount Rushmore? 4 names you think that are the most impactful in battle rap history to yourself?
Diz. Hollow. Okay, do we include new people or do you just go for like the old GOATs? Like, what do you want me to say?
It's whatever. It's up
your
to
choice. This is yours.
Definitely.
Diz, Hollow.
Yeah, this is a tough list. I know it's tough. It's so many battle rappers of all time, period.
I don't think anyone's better than New Jersey Twerk. Anyone. He's just not consistent.
Really?
Okay. That was out of fucking left field.
No, I don't. I mean, I've been like, he's just not consistent. And that's, it happens to the best of us. The most talented people I know in the world are like lazy and have no drive. And he's great. Like, so, but, obviously I just want to be like, the Lux and stuff like that. But even Lux, like, he's an amazing battler. But I don't think he could beat New Jersey Twerk. Do you?
Nah, 100% New Jersey Twerk.
Conversation, sir.
Prepared New Jersey Twerk. I don't think Lux can beat him. And a lot of people jump on me about Lux, but Lux is just not. He's not my type. He's not my.
We just had this conversation the other night. I'm staying out of it.
Stay out of it. Stay out of it. But I like Lux, but I think New Jersey Twerk, I actually think that he would, in today's battle rap, New Jersey Twerk 100, I got him possibly 30 in Loaded Lux. I'm
positive of that. And I think Loaded Lux is amazing. But like, see, I don't know how to pick my top 4. I'm sure if you started naming names, I would probably put them in there. But like, name your top 4. Name your typical top 4, and I'll name 4 guys that will wash them. You know what I mean? People are like, Lux and Mook and stuff like that, and they are like unbelievable. Like I don't think I'm better than those guys, but I think I don't think they're better than me either. But I think they're amazing. But I think Twerk would beat them both like easily, and I think that a lot of the people that get named as the GOATs could get washed easily by a lot of dudes. So it's hard for me to pick. But Diz, Hollow,
Twerk.
I'll put Twerk there, man. I'll put Twerk there. Even though
Twerk, baby, pass, fuck it.
Man, there's so many more, man. There's so many legends, man. I don't know how to fucking pick them, man. There's Lux, there's Mook, there's Tay-Rock's amazing, fucking Thesaurus, man. There's fucking just people that are just such legends, and fuck. I don't know, man. Leave me alone, man.
DNAs, you got your Charlie Clips, you got all of those guys.
There's too many. Like, people bring, especially when you get your name up there.
Arsenal. Arsenal. How can't you name Arsenal? Arsenal for sure.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible?
There's your top 4.
Bro, Arsenal got songs with Chris Brown. Back off. Fuck.
Hey, let's go.
Talk to him. Hey, yo.
Now, I just got one more question before you know what I mean? I know BA's
And probably K-Shine. I like to put K-Shine there, man.
Okay.
I've had this question because I don't think I've heard you speak on this yet. And if you have, my bad. Because I usually watch everything, even from Unreasonable Rob. Jesus, pause.
My man.
Pause for that. Pause. I watched them all. I've watched them all.
Hey,
But
Pat. Hey, Pat, you have an official stand up here. Yo-Yo is a Pat Stay stand. So forgive him. Forgive him.
Hey, come on. Tell him. Yo, he's getting out of hand, man. Tell him.
let's go. But now,
you didn't catch that. Yo, he's getting out of hand. Woo!
I battled a lot of Zay, and he said some shit like, "You think I came to play with Yo-Yo with a flick of the wrist? Let me show you how I walk the dog," or some shit like that.
Ooh, shout out loud as that.
Shout out loud as that. But I've always wanted to ask this: like, are you and Hollahan cool? Y'all still cool?
I'll no matter what, I'll always be cool with Hollahan, even if I don't talk to him for years. Like, I love my friends. If I was ever like close with you, and I ever had like years of like bonding and friendship, I'll always be cool with you, depending on how bad you crossed me. Now he's crossed me in battle rap, but that doesn't mean I don't care about him. You know what I mean? Like I don't talk to him that much, but if something were to happen to him, whatever, I would care greatly. You know what I mean? So I'm cool, dude. I'm cool with everyone. I don't have any hate for anyone. I love everyone, and I'm a good friend. I'm a person who cares a lot for people and human beings in general. So yeah, I'm cool with him, and I'm cool with a lot of people that might have I've had feuds with or made bad decisions and have had just poor life decisions or anything like that. I'm still cool. You still got a friend in me. You know what I'm saying?
Because salute to both of y'all. I used to definitely watch both of y'all. And for anybody who was big on, just even up north or West Coast battle rap, you know what I mean? We were definitely cheated of that Pat Stay Hollahan 2-on-2. You know what I mean? Facts. You know what I mean? That's why I said that 2-on-2 shit, because, hey, that would have been crazy. You know what I mean?
So my final question, Pat, would be: this is a segment of the episode of the interview where I call it Talk Yo Ish, because this is Talk Yo Ish episode 9. This is cocky time. This is you got to be cocky for this. So,
29.
Yeah, 29, episode 29. So Talk Yo Ish. So why is Pat Stay one of the greatest to ever do it?
Because I've been doing it since 2006. I never ever changed my style, and I have been consistent, and I've beaten countless people who were supposed to beat me in the most opposite environments, meaning like I come from Canada and battle people in their hometowns and smoke them, or I battle when the odds are against me, I never have one person with me, only my homeboy Zeno. That's it. That's only like a half of the time, and I do it all on my own, man. And you know what I mean? I think I just kind of earned my respect, man. I just stayed true to who I was, man, and it carried me a long way, man. Authenticity is everything, and that's one thing that I got in spades, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm the fucking man, bro. Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey, and that Unreasonable Rob should be on fucking Adult Swim, man. Y'all need to, we'll get you a bag, bro, because that shit.
Yo, that last one was a little much, wasn't it? It's too crazy.
Nah, it wasn't a little much. Hey, like even my wife, she know I'm a big Pat Stay fan, So when I watch her shit, I'm like, oh shit, look at it.
Yo, you know what,
that
man?
shit was funny, man. And the other dude, he's a good character within that, that series too, man.
I'm a fucked up dude, man, but sometimes at the end of the day, it's just a acting and alter ego type of thing for a different character. But I just really like to be. I like to laugh. I like to crack jokes. I like to shock people sometimes, and I like to just draw emotion from people, whether it's humor or make them uncomfortable or whatever. Whatever which way, it's art. So I like it.
Yo, so with that being said, Pat, where can the people find you? And if you have music, where can they find your music, your clothing line, etc.?
Man, listen, just follow me on Instagram, patstay_902. I got the website, patstay.com. Right now, there's not much going on the website. It's just the regular shit. But follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. I'm at patstay. Facebook, I use it sometimes. Just be on the lookout for more Unreasonable Rob. Also, my podcast called Stay Tuned. I got like 6 or 7 episodes of that. It's really great. We do it every Sunday. It's dope. And just be a part of the journey, man, because I really plan on planting seeds in many different spots. And, you know, like for Unreasonable Rob or a podcast or so many different avenues that I would like to explore. And battle rap isn't just who I am. You know what I mean? Music, you can check my music out. My newest song, Guilty by Association. It ain't no joke. Look that shit up. And
that video was fire.
Thanks, man. We shot that in like fucking 20 minutes, man. It was in the studio. I need to get that shit off my chest. But shout out all the other battle rappers doing music too, man, because I know it's a grind, man. It sucks doing music as a battle rapper because no matter what, the battle rap fans, for the most part, are like, we just want to see you battle. You know what I mean? So it's like they kind of put you in this box. So shout out to all the battle rappers really trying to grind in the studio and shit like that.
Hey, well, that's all I got. You got anything else, yo?
Nah, that's it. I'll be up here talking all fucking day with Pat Stay, man. It's the worst sport battlegrounds, man. It's not just battle rap, it's entertainment. Let's get it.
So before we get up out of here, Pat, I want to say thank you for blessing the platform. You could have been any motherfucking else in the world, but you decided to come kick it with your peoples, and I appreciate you to the fullest. And it's nothing but support over here. Win, lose, or draw, no matter what. This judging, whatever I do.
I got Pat 30 around the board. Fuck that.
Hey, man, listen, I appreciate you guys, man, very, very, very much. And you're right. I could have been anywhere else. And, you know, I'm dedicated to this. I missed a funeral for this. My son is waiting outside of daycare for this right now. He can wait. I said, I got to be, you know what I mean? No, but real talk, I didn't miss a funeral for this or my son. I'm going to go get my son right now. And my daughter, we're going to go grab supper. And don't mind my jokes, but I do want to say this. Thank you for bringing me on. It's people like you, and I said this before we went live. The kind words really do mean something to me. I don't take them for granted, and it inspires me. You know what I mean? After this, I might start writing because you know I sometimes forget who I am or the impact that I've had, especially being in a small little city. But so you guys do push me, man, and I appreciate that very much. So, man, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry that I'm so humble and cool and nice. Instead of being like, man, fuck these guys, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Nah, you good, man. Hey, this is Pat, man. Hey, we don't want nothing less, nothing more, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I want to make it clear for if somebody didn't hear me. I did not miss a funeral for this. I don't want that to be in my next battle.
He was gonna get the bars of media, Mr. Funeral.
Hey, yo. So Pat, before you get out of here, can I get your bars up tag?
Man, listen, man. Pat Stay, sucker free boss, man. Get your bars up, straight up, man. Shout out my dogs, man. I appreciate it very much. Canada, say something. Dark side, boy.